And good evening, everybody. Welcome to race number 26, the final race of the regular season here in the NNSCRA Mobil1 Cup Series. Well, folks, just to give you an example of how we want to get these races out so much and everything for you guys, I currently have a helicopter going over my head, and we are having a lot of flooding here. There are policemen, there are fire trucks everywhere, pumping out cellars, doing everything, and yet you guys are still going to get a race. So, tonight we are getting ready for the running of the Skittles 200 here at Arizona Speedway. We are finally going to find out who in Season 5 is going to make the Mobil1 Cup Series chase for the championship. Few drivers come in already locked into the chase. One of them is the guy who has, we gotta really say, dominated the Mobil1 Cup Series ever since he took over the points lead, and that is Widos of Otas. So congratulations to him. In his second season of the Mobil1 Cup Series, he will be a championship contender. Another driver who is definitely ensured a spot in the chase is the driver starting on the outside of the front row, Kyle Sosnowski, due to the fact that he has 4 wins. So, in his rookie season, the Mobil1 Cup Series, Kyle Sosnowski will be in the chase for the championship. A few other drivers that look like they are definitely going to make the chase this season include Nicole Williams in the 40 car. So in her rookie season, she's going to make the chase. And how about Austin Ogo? Third in points. He's going to be in the chase as well, as he is mathematically not going to be able to fall out of the top 10 in points. A few drivers are going to have to keep an eye on that could fall out of the top 10 in points here tonight, provided they get really poor finishes, include 5th through 10th in standings. James Silverfox, Joseph Bryant, Sean Galligan, Ralph Mason, Eric Burton, and Sean Henley. It's quite a few big names outside of the top 10 looking in tonight to try and make the chase, including rookie Jordan Davis, Tryfon Reed. Both those drivers were up 1-2, as I recall, one time in the point standings. Now they find themselves by the skin of their teeth trying to make the chase here tonight. Dylan Poteet, 13th in points. Mark Thomas, 14th in points. And 15th place in points is Adam Chambers. Also, we're going to be keeping an eye on the current battle for the wild card positions. Right now, as things stand with Kyle Sosnowski, Ralph Mason, and Eric Burton all inside the top 10 in points, the wild card positions would fall to 17th in points Wolfgang Mason and 22nd in points Trent Dunham. However, Ralph Mason and Eric Burton, both two-time winners, 8th and 9th in points, could fall outside of the top 10 in the standings. If so, that means that Trent Dunham and Wolfgang Mason really have to battle each other here tonight to be able to be the first in line, just in case they have to fight for wild card spot number 2. Helicopter is still over my head as Zach Buchanan is going to be on the pole for tonight's race. Buchanan is currently 28th in points. The only opportunity Zach Buchanan may have possibly of getting into the chase is if he wins tonight's race and Trent Dunham and Wolfgang Mason both do very, very poorly and fall all the way down outside of the top 30. The likelihood of that, though, is not really good. So Zach Buchanan just out there now trying to win races. Kyle Sosnowski, as we mentioned, he's already locked into the chase in that 34 car. He'd love to be able to pick up the first ever 4-time winning season for a Mobil1 Cup Series driver. He is right there on the outside of the front row. Great qualifying position. Then we got Jake Baskinger. He's going to line up in 3rd place. He came in mid-season, so his odds of making the chase obviously not that good. And alongside of him, Jeffrey Finguy, who is 33rd in points. He probably will not make the chase either. There's one of those drivers that is going to try to get into the top 10 in points here tonight. Adam Chambers just barely missed out on making the Ori Truck Series chase for the championship. He's got an opportunity here tonight as he comes in 15th in the points. And Ralph Mason going to line up on his outside in the 6th position. Ralph Mason is currently 8th in points. Good qualifying spot to try and keep himself inside the top 10. Time to get these cars rolling off as they'll complete a couple pace laps. We're going to show you the green flag for tonight's event here at Arizona, the Skittles 300. This is going to be a wild one. I can feel it. Who is going to be in the chase for the championship when all is said and done at the end of the 27 scheduled laps? Alright folks, it is time. We had an unbelievable point shake-up when we had the Mobil1 Cup Series race. Here today, or I'm sorry, this is the Oreo Truck Series race. Sorry, I'm looking at people down on the bridge, looking at our river that is definitely flooded. Boy, I feel bad for all those people that are already flooded here. I didn't expect we were going to have a flood warning, I'll tell you. But anyway, here we go. Green flag's ready to come out here. Oreo Truck Series race last night was absolutely unbelievable. Had an amazing top 10 and chase field. Let's see what happens here tonight. Zach Buchanan, Chris Kyle, 2 Camaros going to get us underway. Green flag is out, and the final race of the regular season, the Mobil1 Cup Series, is now green. We talked about Wolfgang Mason and Trent Dunham going to both be battling for what could be wildcard spot number 2, provided that Eric Burton and Ralph Mason may not have a good night tonight. And already the yellow flag is out, and when you see that and you don't see where that incident is, that always makes you nervous because you're almost certain a chase contender is going to be involved in that. As here comes Trent Dunham, diving it way down to the bottom, almost gets turned by Drew Austin, and he's going to lead that lap. Ralph Mason's back. He got the wall on the front straightaway. Caution waves as Drew Austin, our winner from Homestead, he nearly turned Trent Dunham, and somehow Dunham used that to his advantage and got Baskiger at the line. But now we're going to take and look at who was involved. I hate to hit the button one more time. Oh, Jordan Davis is one of them. 11th in points. Was trying to make the chase. There's another car that spun out. Oh, that's James King in the 3. John McNamara is involved as well. Kyle Sosnowski, who's already ensured a spot in the chase, he's involved. Oh, and Wolfgang Mason. Wolfgang Mason, 2-time winner, is involved. And this is big. This is really big with the fact that Trent Dunham is the current leader and Wolfgang Mason has now encountered problems. Rohit Vedarbu's got some damage. Also some damage to Cole Daly's 2. See who else may have gotten involved. Oh, there's a few other cars coming down pit road. Luke Martin. There's Ralph Mason. He's coming down pit road. I don't think he has that much damage. I saw him go up and get the wall out of turn 4 and along the front straightaway. And then there's also James Silverfox, 5th in points. Let's see if he's going to be able to continue. Looks like he will. Sean Henley's on pit road. James McLeod's also on pit road. This was a pretty big incident that took place. Not exactly sure where it was that it took place, but definitely a big incident nonetheless. Caution is out for the first time. Oh, looks like Sosnowski returned to the track. Oh, I don't think he even pitted. There's James King, and what's going to probably be his final start tonight. Michael Norman, of course, going to be taking over that ride. King came in 20th in points, but he's not mathematically eligible to reach the top 10. The points are just so spaced out in this series. And Trent Dunham is the leader under the yellow. Let's take a look at what happened to bring out our first caution of the night. I believe this is going to start with Kyle Sosnowski in the 34. Maybe he'll get a little help from the 09 of Ralph Mason. Let's take a look. This was right up at the front of the field, too. Contact is going to begin maybe between Sosnowski and Finn Guy, or watch Ralph Mason, watch the 09, coming right up here, right underneath them. Chris Kyle going to go underneath him. They're 4 wide there with Danny Wells and Charles Jackson on the inside. And someone's just going to make a little contact, and I think it's going to be, is it going to be Danny Wells going to get into Chris Kyle? How is Chris Kyle fitting his car in through that hole? I have no idea. And there it is, right there. Yep, Danny Wells came up just a little bit. Clips Chris Kyle, up into Ralph Mason, up into Kyle Sosnowski, and apparently this wasn't the incident that brought the yellow out, because we saw the red flag there on pit road, so we're going to have to jump back again and see what happened. But there is Sosnowski, there's Danny Wells, there's Ralph Mason all up into the wall. Yeah, that was not the incident that brought the yellow flag out. There must have been something. Oh, yeah, let's rewind it with Wolfgang Mason. And see here just exactly what went down. Oh, wait a minute. Was that Mark Thomas that got turned? It looks like it is. The 66, another driver who's trying to make the chase. Now, what happens here? Oh, there's Riley Ogle. He must have gotten turned coming off turn 2, went down to the apron. He's going to try and bring back up track. Oh, Joseph Bryant making contact with John McNamara as they entered into the turn. He clipped Haru Tashimi, who clipped Mark Thomas. James Quall's going to get a piece of it. Watch the 3 of James King and Rohit Vidar in the 71. Nowhere to go. Cole Daly there as well. Wolfgang Mason. Somebody on the apron got damaged. Oh, Jacob Lawler. I guess he got through it. And then there's John McNamara. And I don't know how... They're saying that James Silverfox had some damage. I don't know where he got that from. And then Jordan Davis. Oh, and then we got here James McLeod, Sean Henley, and Jordan Davis. What happens to them? Oh, not Michael Norman. So that James King's going to make the contact. Turn Davis down to Henley. Henley goes up into James McLeod. And Sean Henley, remember, came in that critical 10th position in that 69 car. And so Sean Henley and Jordan Davis, 10th and 11th in points, either running the risk of getting in or falling out. They are in that real critical bubble area, and right now, both those drivers badly damaged after that incident. I gotta also find out, because there were some other drivers that we saw come down pit road that had received damage from something or other. Where does James Silverfox play in all this? There it was right there. Yep. This was this was during the cool-down lap, after the drivers had actually taken the caution flag. James Silverfox side by side with Felix Grace and Luke Martin, and watch the 14 come down, the 31 go up a little, contact is made, 31 gets hooked up into Luke Martin, and they're just all going to go up, and they're going to hit the wall pretty doggone hard. Luke Martin's two right side tires end up actually leaving the racing surface for a moment. And does anybody else run into them? Or are they just by themselves? Oh, wow. Ralph Mason nearly turning Wider Savotas there. Looks like everybody else was able to get by on that low line. But, my goodness. Oh, wait a minute. Yep. Kyle Sosnowski going to get nailed by Cole Daly. That was on the front straightaway, just crossing the start-finish line. So Cole Daly wasn't able to get by on the high side of the Kyle Sosnowski machine. I'm not even sure why he was trying to pass Sosnowski, because Sosnowski had already crossed the line. Cole Daly would have had to restart this race behind the 34, so I'm not exactly sure why he actually was still racing so hard, trying to pass the 34 car. That doesn't make sense to me, but caution is out for the first time tonight. Already several big names that were inside the top 10 or trying to work their way inside the top 10 involved, including Kyle Sosnowski. Also, Joseph Bryant was had damaged. Ralph Mason is damaged. And then Sean Henley, Jordan Davis, 10th and 11th in points, also damaged in incidents taking place here on lap number 1. Getting ready to go back to green flag racing. They'll be on lap 6 of 27. Trent Dunham currently out in front. Now, remember, we mentioned Trent Dunham has an opportunity tonight, provided that everything goes his way, to clinch wildcard spot number 2. That would put him in the chase for the championship, and would offer him a chance at his second Mobil1 Cup Series championship, as he ended up taking the championship back in Season 3. Season 4 was definitely a dismal season for that 8 team. They don't even really want to think about it, I don't think. But here tonight, Trent Dunham has an opportunity to become what could be the start of a 2-time Mobil1 Cup Series champ, if he can get it done here tonight. There's Jordan Davis. He realizes the gravity of the situation. 11th in points, an opportunity to get inside the top 10. He's going to line up one lap down, try and just survive, see if he can maybe squeak his way inside the chase contention. Drivers who have already retired from tonight's race include James King, also Cole Daly, Wolfgang Mason out of the race. That's music to Trent Dunham's ears right now. John McNamara also out. Sean Henley, 10th in points. That may not work to his benefit. He may actually, that DNF may have just taken him out of possible chase contention. He's out in 41st, and James McLeod's going to retire in 42nd. Green flag's ready to come back out. Here's the top 10. Trent Dunham's the leader. James Baskinger is in second. Jake Baskinger, I'm sorry. Then Drew Austin, Adam Chambers, Eric Burton, Zach Buchanan, Jeffrey Finguy, Charles Jackson, Barney Ward, and then Austin Ogo completes the top 10. Ogo with an opportunity right here with this kind of a good run to, make the chase. Look at Charles Jackson having trouble with Jordan Davis. Contact further back there with Felix Graves and Nicole Williams, and this is not good. And there goes Jake Rogers around. Sean Galligan is also spun. And this is not good. Richard Johnson in the back of Jake Rogers. Where's Galligan? What is the Votas involved? There's Dylan Young, Mark Thomas. There is Galligan. Kyle Sosnowski even more damage to his car as Adam Chambers tried to get the run on Trent Dunham coming down here. Oh, I guess he doesn't have to get the run on him because they both crossed the start-finish line. But Chambers moved into second behind Trent Dunham. Then it's Finn Guy, Eric Burton, and Barney Ward. That's the top 5 now. Who else was involved in this? There's Dylan Young. His night is over. Kyle Sosnowski may be done. Oh, Haru Tashimi's night is over. She's involved. There's Ralph Mason, a 2-time winner, 8th in points. Jake Rogers, he's the one I saw get turned originally. He's smoking. And the caution flies one more time here tonight. Oh, I think Jacob Lawler in the 55 sustained quite a bit of hammy damage on the front of his car. We also know that Jordan Davis in the 28 had some piece of that there, the lap car in 36th place. And Austin Ogo, I believe, in the 18 also sustained some kind of damage from this. So we're into the yellow again for the second time tonight. Let's take a look and see what happened. Well, we're going to have to look really, really carefully to try and pinpoint this because this was very difficult to find out where the actual initial contact took place to start this wreck. Oh, there it was right there. Austin Ogo gets into the back of Jordan Davis. Davis got the wall, comes down into Jake Rogers and Felix Graves. Somebody spins further up, too. I'm not exactly sure who it was. Going to have to find that out in a moment. There's Sean Galligan back there, Mark Thomas, and here comes Tryphon Reed. He's going to shoot Jake Rogers up into Haru Tashimi. That's how Tashimi gets her damage. Oh, man, look at Justin Williams. What a nice miss right there by the driver of the 5. And then where is the other instance that take place here? Oh, there it is right there. Ralph Mason, Mark Thomas, Wyatt Savotas, Kyle Sosnowski, and Sean Galligan all getting together. Somebody else spins further up here. Oh, yeah, right here with Dylan Young. Who spins him around? Because I think someone just shot him up the racetrack. Oh, yeah, Dylan Young and Jacob Lawler, they were trying to get past, and Felix Graves was slow. They just ran into the back of him. That's where Lawler gets his front-end damage. And then, look at Justin Williams again. Oh, well, that time he does get the wall with the right side of his Tax Slayer Chevy, but still not nearly as bad as it could have been. But Dylan Young, Felix Graves, Tashimi, they all go up, and they get the outside retaining wall. Somebody else, though, spun further up here, and I don't know who it was. We saw smoke up ahead of this incident. Let's see if we can find that particular driver. Oh, was it the 25 of Jake Baskinger? I think it could have been. Who does he get turned around by? Oh, yes, it was. Oh, he's going to have contact. He's going to be spinning out as a result of the contact between the 21 and the 29 of Adam Chambers and Eric Burton, who were battling for the 3rd position along with Drew Austin. Right there, up into Jake Baskinger they go. Baskinger's car going to slide around on him, and he's going to go into the wall. Eric Burton going to go up and hit the outside retaining wall. He's sustained some damage now to his AT&T Chevrolet, a 2-time winner and 9th in the points. Just proving nobody is safe here tonight. My goodness. I believe now every driver inside the top 10 in points has received damage in one way or another. And I'm trying to look here. I believe the only drivers that have not sustained damage that are from 11th to 15th are Dylan Poteet and Adam Chambers. Caution waves for the second time tonight. About 3 different incidents bringing out this yellow flag as we'll go back to green flag racing. The green flag will come back out on lap 11 of 27. We have more DNFers from this evening's race, including Jake Rogers, Ralph Mason, Kyle Sosnowski, Jacob Lawler, Haru Tashimi, Dylan Young, and Mark Thomas. Now, there's a big thing going on here that's really playing out similar to what went on in the Oreo Chuck Series chase, and that is the fact that drivers that are running so well in points are all DNFing, and that's allowing drivers that were inside the top 10 and have wrecked out to have the opportunity still to make the chase. What I'm talking about is, take for instance Ralph Mason and Eric Burton. We know that Ralph Mason is now DNF'd and Eric Burton is pretty badly damaged after the contact we saw sustained on the back straightaway. He's currently running in 4th place though, but drivers after him, 10th, 11th, 12th in points, Henley, Davis, and Tryphon Reed, they've all hit problems. So that opens up the door of opportunity regardless of the hard luck drivers have had tonight, including Ralph Mason, including Eric Burton, including Joseph Bryan, including Sean Galligan, that they still, by the skin of their teeth, may be able to get in to the chase for the championship. Only 2 drivers I see right now really have an opportunity to work their way inside the top 10 in points. They're Dylan Poteet and Adam Chambers as the green flag gets ready to come back out. Dunham's the leader. There is Chambers. He's in 2nd. Jeffrey Van Guy 3rd. Burton 4th. Barney Ward 5th. Drew Austin 6th. 7th is Zach Buchanan, Charles Jackson 8th, Nicole Williams 9th, and Wido Savot, or make that Leia Walker rather, is in 10th. Where's that other driver? Dylan Poteet. There he is. He's losing some positions right now, quite a few of them actually. They're going to spin up there, they got to spin up ahead. And there goes James Qualls right in front of Dylan Poteet. He somehow got through it. Qualls going to go up, he's going to get somebody though. That was Richard Johnson. Chris Kyle has spun. There was another car on the infield. I couldn't tell who it was. Oh, Sean Galligan, he's smoking. What was that other car I saw on the infield? Might have been Wido Savotas, actually. And again, Trent Dunham's going to lead under the yellow flag. These cautions definitely helping out Trent Dunham. And I also failed to mention that Trent Dunham tonight, if he could pick up yet another victory, Trent Dunham would definitely get a wild card spot because that would make him a 3-time winner. So there's a big incentive there for that 8 team as well. Anyway, we're under the caution for the 3rd time tonight. We're nearing the halfway point. Let's take a look and see what happened this time. Looks like we had another incident heading into turn 3. Well, this was again the result of the slower lap car. Everybody according on that inside line. There you see Lily Erickson. She's going to get turned around by the 54 of Danny Wells. Chris Kyle going to go up along with Jake Baskinger. They're going to make contact with the 70. Baskinger sends Qualls into the wall. Qualls comes down into Chris Kyle. Kyle then going to get turned off the nose of the 12 of Tryphon Reeves. You see Rohit Arvin and Wido Savotas further back there on top of your screen. They end up getting together. And then watch Chris Kyle. He's going to come sliding through the grass area. And unfortunately, what usually happens is when a car kind of cuts the corner sliding through the grass in turns 1 or turns 3, they're going to come up into other cars in turns 2 and turns 4. That's going to be the case here, I believe. Oh, maybe not. No, I guess James Qualls was the one that came up into traffic as he came up into Richard Johnson. But Sean Galligan, his car was smoking. What happened to the 64? Did he get involved with the 70 of Qualls? Oh, yes, he does get... Oh, he gets a tiny little piece of it. Watch right here. Look at Galligan. Nearly going to get through. Nearly going to get through. Nearly going to get through. That little bit of contact, that's enough to send him out of the race, it looks like. As Qualls got propelled right up into Richard Johnson's machine. And that's just a tough break there for Galligan. 7th in points. Now remember though, the fact that other drivers inside the top 10 and just outside the top 10 have had problems could still play out into Galligan's hands of making the chase. We don't know yet. We got to wait till everything is settled, the checker flag is waved, and all the points are compiled. But right now, that's what this is looking like. Looking like it's happening the exact same way it happened as far as the point system happened in the Oreo Truck Series race last night. Another thing that I also failed to mention was due to the retiring of drivers Sean Henley and Jordan Davis having his problems, that Austin Ogo and James Silverfox have now clinched themselves spots in the chase for the championship, as well as Joseph Bryant. So congratulations to them. Also, Sean Galligan very close to clinching himself a spot. What he basically needs to have happen is Jordan Davis not to get back on the lead lap. If Jordan Davis gets back on the lead lap, starts picking up positions, Sean Galligan's chase hopes could be dashed, as we know that he's already DNF'd from this race after that incident. See if anybody else went behind the wall with him. Yes, James Qualls and Richard Johnson have all gone behind the wall as well. That's leaving us a total of 26 cars on the racetrack, 25 of them on the lead lap. Trent Dunham is the current leader, Adam Chambers second, Jeffrey Finguy third, fourth Eric Burton, and fifth is Barney Ward. Zach Buchanan is in 6th, 7th is Drew Austin, Charles Jackson 8th, Nicole Williams currently in 9th place, and 10th is Leia Walker. Then you got Austin Ogo in 11th, Joseph Bryant there in 12th, Danny Wells 13th, 14th Jake Baskinger, 15th is Justin Williams, 16th Riley Ogle, Luke Martin is in 17th, there's James Silverfox, he is in 18th, 19th is Felix Graves, and there's Dylan Poteet still trying to work his way into the chase as he is in 20th position. There's the points leader Wido Savotas back there restarting in 21st place. I think we're going to have to keep an eye on this driver in particular. He's the one that's been causing a lot of these incidents that have taken place, so everybody's going to try and get around him on the high side. Looks like they're all going to succeed. Oh man, Danny Wells again going to get held up behind Jordan Davis. Let's see if we can get by him this time. Justin Williams right behind him. Oh, they're bouncing off each other, but they're keeping it together. Contact between the 5 and the 54. Jake Baskinger going to turn Jordan Davis, and Davis saved it. Oh my goodness, that was close. Baskinger just hooked the 28. Somehow Davis keeps it together. And did we complete a green flag lap? Oh, Poteet. Oh, he nearly got turned by Lily Erickson. Oh, they're still racing hard back here. They're going to bring out a caution. Sooner or later, they're going to bring out a caution flag. Oh boy, El Silver Fox nearly gets turned by Tripe and Reed. They're all going to go down to the bottom of the Jordan Davis. If they can just clear Jordan Davis, then I think we can grace clean and green. Oh boy. Tripe and Reed nearly got turned by Wider Savotas. I think they're going to do it. Oh yes, I think they're going to do it. They are all going to clear Jordan Davis. I think we're going to go into a little bit of a green flag run now. Jordan Davis is bypassed by the entire field. And speaking of bypass, Jeffrey Finguy was able to bypass Trent Dunham for the top spot. It moves Chambers into second. Third place now, that's going to be Zach Buchanan. Nicole Williams fourth. Fifth is Charles Jackson. There's Drew Austin taking sixth from Trent Dunham, who falls back now to seventh place. Here comes Adam Chambers down to the bottom. Let's see if we can race this clean and green now. Big question, though, is are we going to catch that slower car of Jordan Davis within this 8-lap period? Chambers, let's see where he is. He's in turn 3. Where's Davis? He's exiting turn number 2. Yes, so okay, it looks like we will not really encounter any lap car. So Adam Chambers out in front right now in the Reese Chevrolet. We mentioned that he did not make the Oreo Truck Series Championship. That was a real bummer for those guys. They were trying to make NNSCRA history by making their 5th straight Oreo Truck Series chase for the championship, going 5 for 5 in making the Oreo Truck Series chase since they made their debut back in Season 1. Here Chambers trying to maybe get some redemption tonight by making the Mobil1 Cup Series chase for the championship. As mentioned, he's 15th in points. He is a former winner this season. And Adam Chambers has an opportunity tonight to maybe work his way into the top 10 in points. Keep in mind, if he could pick up his second win of the season tonight, that could put him into a good position for a wild card spot. And I think that a win could actually move him inside the top 10 in points too, with the hard luck that's been had by several drivers here tonight. Zach Buchanan, though, he wants to get back to victory lane. Zach Buchanan looking to the bottom of the racetrack. He's a former winner this season. And Zach Buchanan, oh boy, I don't really know if a second win could actually put him into a wild card position or not. I think he's too far back. He's 28th in points. Closest two-time winner to him is Trent Dunham, 22nd in points. Wolfgang Mason kind of out of reach, 17th in points. So Zach Buchanan, he could get 2 wins here this season, but I really think that it's not mathematically possible, even with 2 wins this season, for Zach Buchanan to actually make the chase. Here's Charles Jackson. Now this is a driver that we haven't talked about tonight, but if he could win tonight, that would put him into possible wild card contention. He is in the 18th position in points. He came in 1 spot behind Wolfgang Mason in the standings, so if he could win tonight, Charles Jackson would be a 2-time winner, and that could put him mathematically in a championship spot by getting a wild card position. So we got to keep our eyes on him. There's Nicole Williams, second in points. We already knew that by the drop of the green flag, she was going to be in the chase. So great run here tonight to capitalize on that fact. You know, I've always said that there are 2 things you need when heading into a chase. That's that's consistency and momentum. And right now, that's exactly what Nicole Williams is doing. She stayed out of trouble tonight. She's in the 4th position. If she can leave tonight with a top 5 finish, that's going to give her the upper edge heading into next week's race at Coca-Cola when the chase begins. 3 laps to go. Zach Buchanan looking pretty doggone strong. It's a 4-car train at the front of the field. Buchanan, Chambers, Jackson, Nicole Williams, then Jeffrey Finguy back there in 5th, and Joseph Bryant's actually moved his way up into the 6th position. Another driver doing really well here is Adam Chambers trying to get underneath Zach Buchanan. That had him have to bail out of the throttle. Buchanan going to keep the top spot again. Whoa, Nicole Williams almost ran to the back of Chambers, and look at the run Chambers got out of turn 4. Nice run there out of the final corner for the 21. 2 laps to go. Looks like now is broken up to become a 2-car battle for the win. Chambers now diving to the inside of Zach Buchanan. Let's see if Finguy, Nicole Williams, Charles Jackson, if they can recover and catch back up. Looks like they're going to, as Adam Chambers is now the leader. Zach Buchanan second. Battle on there. Nicole Williams looking down low. Can't make the move this time. Buchanan's going to hold on to it. Finguy going to move to 3rd as he's on the extreme high side. Charles Jackson trying to get the run on him for that 4th position. White flag in the air. Adam Chambers the leader. Can Buchanan run him back down? No, Nicole Williams dives the inside on him. That's for 2nd place. That's a big plus for Adam Chambers. That could be an assist for the Reese Chevrolet. Down the back straightaway. 3.5 car lengths in hand. Chambers over Nicole Williams. Can Adam Chambers get himself into the chase for the Mobil1 Cup Series Championship? He couldn't make the chase in the Oreo Truck Series, which caused him to go 4 for 5 now. A little redemption here tonight. Adam Chambers wins the Skittles 300 tonight at Arizona. And now the big question that I'm sure he's asking his crew chief over the radio is, was that good enough? In other words, was that good enough to get us into the chase for the championship here in the Mobil1 Cup Series? We're going to find out if indeed that is the case. As I think about it, I may be incorrect in my assumption, but I'm trying to think back. I think that the Mobil1 Cup Series chase for the championship is the only chase. No, I think I'm wrong, but I was going to say I think it's the only chase Adam Chambers has never been in, but I think when he was driving the 48, I think he actually did make the chase. I may be incorrect in my assumption, but regardless of the fact, Adam Chambers wins tonight here at Arizona, and what an unbelievable win it was. He timed it perfectly. The battle on for second between Zach Buchanan and Nicole Williams was all that Adam Chambers needed. He pulled away, and he took the checkers here tonight. As always, we're going to show you your official top 10. Nicole Williams, second in points, second in tonight's race. What a great job for her. Great momentum heading into the chase as she's going to be in the championship hunt. Zach Buchanan's going to have to settle for third. Jeffrey Finguy fourth. Joseph Bryan, who we know is going to be in the chase, he comes away with fifth. Charles Jackson sixth. How about Leia Walker? Great run for her in seventh. Barney Ward's going to finish the night in 8th. Trent Dunham, who we're still trying to find out if he's going to get one of those wild card spots, he's in 9th. And Lily Erickson, after getting spun out in the back straightaway not too long ago, she's going to come away with a solid top 10 finish. Guys, as before, we are going to step aside, show you your official full finishing result. Then we're going to come back and we're going to find out what 12 drivers are going to be in the Mobil1 Cup Series chase for the championship. Alright folks, it's time to finally find out who is going to be in the chase for the Season 5 Mobil1 Cup Series Championship. Regardless of Nicole Williams' really good run here tonight, Guido Savotas in the final race of the regular season is going to be the points leader as he was able to hold on by 9 points over Nicole Williams. Joseph Bryant was third, Austin Ogo fourth, James Silverfox fifth, Kyle Sosnowski sixth, Adam Chambers, second win of the season, moved him up to 7th in points, so he's going to make the chase be a top 10 in the standings. Sean Galligan in 8th, Tryphon Reed moved his way into the top 10 in the standings as he gets 9th, and 10th place was Eric Burton. So those 10 drivers get their way in via top 10 in the points. Ralph Mason right there, two-time winner in 11th place. He is still going to be in the chase as he's going to get the first wild card spot. And now it's time to find out who gets wild card spot number 2. As we move over to 17th through 32nd, take a good look at this. There you go. Trent Dunham, 18th. Wolfgang Mason, 19th. Trent Dunham, by a total of 12 points over Wolfgang Mason, he is going to get the second wild card spot. Trent Dunham will try going this season for his second Mobil1 Cup Series championship. So what a great job by Trent Dunham, that 8 team, to just barely find their way in. As we take a look here at the rest of the standings for the regular season, you will no longer see this anymore because we're going to be having only drivers 13th through 48th in the points shown during the regular standings because we've got the chase standings that looks just like this. Kyle Sosnowski with his 3 wins, he is going to be atop the points now. 10 points over two-time winners Adam Chambers, Eric Burton, Ralph Mason, and Trent Dunham. 20 points over single race winners this season, Nicole Williams, Joseph Bryant, and Tryphon Reed. And then drivers who have yet to pick up a win this season, Guido Savotas, Austin Ogo, James Silverfox, and Sean Galligan. They will be 9th through 12th for the start of this chase. We also failed to actually show you the rookie points. I apologize for that. There you go. Nicole Williams still with the advantage over Austin Ogo and 3-time winner Kyle Sosnowski. But anyway, there is your official chase standings that are going to be heading into their first chase race at Coca-Cola Speedway. Hope you guys will tune in for that. Congratulations to these 12 on making the Mobil1 Cup Series chase for the championship here in Season 5. Be sure to give this video a like if you enjoyed tonight's race. Subscribe to become a part of the crew today. We'll see you guys next time as we're going to find out our final chase field in the Snickers Cup Series that is coming up very soon. You've been watching a production of the NNSCRA Offline Racing at its best. Here comes the rest of the credits.